The topic is called Zarf al-Makan. Zarf al-Makan. Okay, so this is a grammar term. Zarful Makan. Okay, so what is Zarf? Okay, first we look at this word. What is Zarf? Zarf, just now we learned the word huruf. Huruful jar. One group of words, they are called huruful jar. Now, there is another group of words, but this time we don't call it huruf. This time we call them Zarf. That's all. So Zarf is like just the name of a group of words. That's all. Okay. So and the translation, from what I found in the internet, they translate as Zarf as adverb, because normally the word Zarf is used together with a verb. Okay, but in our sentences, you can use this word without using a verb at all. Okay, you can just use simple noun. So I hear the translation. I just take it from the internet. Adverb. So adverb or zarf, there are two types of verbs. But today we are just going to focus on this type. Al-Makan. Al-Makan. Al-Makan means place. So that is why here the translation is adverb of place. So what is this adverb of place? Adverb of place is just like the huruful jar, where you use it as preposition. But the words, they belong to the different group. That's all. They belong to the different group. First huruful jar, second is zarf al-makan. Okay. So now, what are the examples of zarful makan? So we look at the examples, some examples. So zarful makan, the words are unlimited. As long as the word tells us about a location of something, that is called zarful makan. Compared to harful jar just now, or huruful jar, you have limited words. Okay, but for adverb of place of zarful makan, you can have unlimited number of words. As long as the word tells you about location, then it is called the zarfu al-makan. Some examples of zarful makan. The first one is this one. Amama. 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 Amam. Amam means in front of. Amam means in front of. Okay, so this is the word that you need to memorize. Amam. Oh, amam. Okay, what is amam? Amam, in front of. But I'm sorry, I didn't provide you with an example. Maybe I'll just, okay, we just say, for example, you say, the teacher is in front of the blackboard. Okay, you want to describe, for example, I give you a photo, there is a teacher in front of the blackboard. So how do you say that? You can use these words. The teacher, al-ustaz, al-mudarris, al-muallim, amam, in front of, amam. And what is blackboard? Yesterday we learned blackboard, sabura. So we say al-ustaz, amam, as-sabura. That is a proper sentence. Al-ustaz, amam, as-sabura. Okay, so please remember this word, amam. Another word that means in front of is Quddam. Quddam. So Quddam, this word is not popular in the textbooks, but among the Arab, it is very popular. So they use this word a lot. Quddam, they say Quddam, in front of. They also say Amam. Okay, they also say Amam. But in the textbook, you will only see this word. But Quddam is also used. Okay, Quddam, they say Quddama, in front of. So it is up to you. You can use Amam or Quddam. But as I said, most of the time we will use amam, right, to say in front of. That is the first one, amam. Don't confuse with imam. Yeah, imam. Imam is the leader. Imam, the leader in the prayer, for example. Of course, you call him imam. And previously, in the previous generation, they used the word imam to refer to the leader. So this is the imam of the country. This is the leader of the country. So that is one of the usages of imam as well. Now, that is the first word, amam. Okay, I only require you to remember this one, amam. The second word is, you want to say at the back. At the back. This is the word, at the back. Khalfa. 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 Okay, again, the example. You want to say, oh, the student is at the back of the classroom. At-talib khalfa al-fasl. At-talib khalfa al-fasl. So khalfa is at the back. So in the classroom, you are at the back row, you call it khalfa. That is khalfa. Another word to see at the back is this. Wara'a. Wara'a. Wara'. We say wara'. Wara'. So wara', the translation is also at the back. But the difference between khalf and wara', so this is if you are interested to know what is the difference between the two. Wara' is normally when you have a separator. You are behind a wall, for example, or you are behind a curtain. Then it is called wara'. Okay, wara. So wara, you have something in front of you to separate you from the other people. Then it is called wara. But normal usage, they use wara with half. They are normally interchangeable. Khalfa, khalfal fasli, wara. They also use that wara. But if you refer to the actual meaning of wara, yes, you need to be at the back of a separator. Then only you call it wara. Naam. So when you read, there are certain surah, certain verses in the Quran where Allah uses the word wara. But when you look at the translation, you will be surprised that the translation is not at the back. Sometimes they translate it as in front of. Why is that? Because there is this separator, hijab, between you and between that person. You have a separator. That is why they call it wara. So it depends. It can be in front. It can be at the back. Right. The third word, tahta. Tahta. Tahta, below. Tahta, below. You want to say the qalam, the pen is under or below. Yes, it's under the desk. So what is pen? Al-qalam. What is under or below? Tahta. What is the desk? Al-maktab. So al-qalam, tahta, al-maktab. Okay, so remember this word, tahta. Amam, khalfa or wara'a, and tahta. Now, tahta. Next word. You want to say above. This is the word to say above. Above is fawqa. 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 So fawqa is above. Fawqa ash-shajara. Fawqa ash-shajara. Ash-shajara is tree. So you say fawqa ash-shajara, above the tree. Fawq. Fawq. Taht, below. Fawq, above. Fawqa. So sometimes they just say fawq. Taht. Or fawqa, tahta. Next word. You want to say between. This word. Between. Baina. 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 Baina is between. Baina. So we say baina. Baina. Next word. In the middle. In the middle. The word is wasata. Wasata. Wasat. Wasat. Wow here is not n. Okay. Monday we learn the word wa and, but this is no. This is not the word n. This is part of the word wasat. Wasat. Wasata. Okay. For example, you want to say, oh, I sit in the middle of the classroom, in the center of the classroom. Ana ajlisu wasata al-fasli. Ajlisu, I sit. Wasat, this word. Al-fasl, classroom. So I sit in the middle of the classroom. Wasat. Okay, next, adverb of place. So this is also another popular word. You want to say beside or at the side of. So there are two words that you can use. The first word, not two words, this is actually the same word, one word. The word is janiba. Janib. Janib. So janib means beside or at the side of. Janiba. For example, you want to say, oh, I sit next to Ali. Ajlisu janiba Ali. That is how you use the word. Ajlisu, I sit. Janiba Ali. I sit next to Ali, at the side of Ali. Okay, so the word is janib. But what about this one? This one is just combinations of two words. First is be, the one that we learned in huruful jar just now. Be. B means fi, at the location. At janib, this word. So at the side of. So beside. So it's up to you. You can use either one. You can say janib only, or you can combine bijanib. Bijanibi. Ajlisu bijanibi Ahmad. I sit beside Ahmad. Okay, so that is the word janib or bijanib, next to or at the side, beside. Okay, now you want to say left and right. So left and right is also considered as Zarful Makan. So I want to say, oh, I am on the left of Ali. I am on the right. So these are the words. To say right, this is the word Yamin. 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 So Yamin on my right. Yamini, my right. Fi Yamini on my right. Uh, this is Yamin, right. How to say left? Okay, to say left, there are two words. Two words. Okay, normally we use this word. Yasar. 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 So Yasar. Yamin, right? Yasar, left. But among the Arab, they also use this word to say left. Okay, which is Shimal. 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 So especially when you take a taxi or a Grab, they will say, oh, Yamin. You will tell the driver, Yamin, Yamin. Shimal. Shimal. Okay, Yasar. So this word, I only learned this when I was in the Arab country. So then only I know that they use the word Shimal. Because in the textbook, normally they will use the word Yasar. So sometimes textbook alone is not enough for you to learn language, right? You need to mix with the Arab themselves. Then only you learn some other new words or the word that they normally use. Right. So nowadays you can make use of YouTube, Google, and a lot of videos, right, to learn Arabic from the native speaker themselves. Okay, Shimal and Yasar. Up to you to use which one. Shimal. Next word. This is a very important word. Before. Qabla. 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 So qabla here, it can refer to time, before, known, before, or it can also refer to place, because our topic here is adverb of place. For example, you want to say, where is your house? Aina baituka. So you want to say, oh, my house is just before the masjid. Ana baiti, baiti qabla al masjid. Baiti qabla al masjid. So that is where you use the word qabla as the zarful makan, as the adverb of place. All right. So qabla. Next. Okay. Next word is after. Ba'da. Ba'da. After. So ba'da is similar to qabla, where you can use it for to refer to time. Okay, or to refer to place as well. So for example, just like previous example, you say baiti qabla al masjid. My house is before the masjid. You can also say baiti, my house, ba'da al masjid, after the masjid. Baiti ba'da al masjid. Okay, so these are the two words, qabla and also ba'da. Qabla before and ba'da is after. Okay, next word. Okay, we have learned this word when we talk about I have, yes. So it is enda. So actually the word enda that we learn, indi, endaka, it is an adverb. It is a zarf, a zarf. So with or at. For example, you can say enda. So you are calling your friend or you are waiting your friend. So you call him aina anta. Where are you? Aina anta. Aina, where? Anta, you. So and then he said, oh, I'm at the door of the classroom. Ana inda. You can use that. Ana inda bab al-fasli. Bab is door. So ana inda bab al-fasli. I'm at the door of the classroom. So that is the example of the word inda. Okay, ana inda. Or you can use like indi, just like what we learned. So inda is at, okay, or with, indi, I have, and so on. And next word is now this is the word with. Okay, when we learn harful jar, we have learned be, right? I said the meaning is with, but that is not to say with somebody. With in harful jar, be is used to say using. With a pen means you are using a pen. But if you want to say with someone, this is the word. Okay, so I'm studying. So maybe I will ask you a question like, with whom do you read the book? With whom do you play ball? Ma'aman. So I will use this word. Ma'aman taqra'u. With whom do you read? So you can say, oh, ana aqra'u ma'a. You use this word. Aqra'u ma'a. I read with Muhammad. I read with Hassan, and so on. Okay, so this is ma'a, with, but remember this is with somebody or with someone. Ma'a. And the word be that we have learned, with, that is using. Two different words, two different usages. And the last word for today is this. Hawla. 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 Around. Around is hawla. Okay. Around is hawla. For example, you say hawla al-bayti. Hawla al-Ka'bah. Around the Kaabah. At-tawaf. So the tawaf, they perform the circling. At-tawaf hawla al-Ka'bah. Okay, around the Kaabah. So this is the word around. All right. So these are among the important words of Zarf, Makan. But again, as I said, there is no need for you to know that, oh, this word belong to the group of Zarf, Makan. That word belong to the Harful Jar. At the moment, no need to. Okay, no need to know the name of the group. As long as you know the words, that's enough. Okay. All right.